there, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. Vlogmas Day 12 is also
the 12 days of Christmas and
No, I was gonna say, I'm 36 weeks today. I'm officially 9 months pregnant.
yeah.
How crazy is that?
But don't expect the baby to be born in this episode.
No.
Baby's coming next week.
Anyway, if you're new here, my name is Lauren. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas. Please make sure that you like this video and subscribe. It really helps my channel. What was your piece?
Kit Kat. Advent calendar time.
Just go right into it, eh?
We need like a and like sound effects and graphics. It's time for the Advent calendar.
Do you want to make that? Where's 12?
I know.
Why does it always take me so long to find these? I have a cow. That's how I feel today.
You don't have a cow, man.
So it's Saturday. David's going to work.
See ya.
He works at KISS 105.3 in Ottawa from 12 to 5, Saturday, Sunday. Reese and I are gonna chill here. I also have an ultrasound at 2:15 today.
Get some pictures.
So if I get the pictures back, I'll show you in this vlog. See if the baby has hair. All right, we are in the baby's room, which actually reminds me, I still have to do a nursery tour for you. Not right now because it is a disaster. Value Village clothes everywhere. I think my mom's gonna come over later and help me organize things, so that'll be nice. But I thought, since, like I said before, I'm officially 36 weeks pregnant today, I thought I would give you a little 36-week pregnancy update, talk about some symptoms I'm having, some changes, how I'm feeling. So I wrote a bunch of stuff down, and I thought we'd just chat about it. Like I said, there's not a lot going on today, other than this ultrasound, which I'm so pumped for. But other than that, really nothing. So let's chat. Let's talk about being 36 weeks pregnant. So first off, according to my app, baby is as big as a papaya or Buzz Lightyear. That was the one that David really liked. Buzz Lightyear, but a papaya for reference. And estimating about 6 pounds, but we should find out a better estimate when I have my ultrasound, so I can update you then. But some symptoms that I'm having, clearly the out of breath still, which makes me think that maybe she hasn't dropped yet, because they say that it's called lightning when the baby drops lower into your pelvis, and they say that you can breathe a lot easier, and I just haven't noticed any difference yet. Not every baby drops right before. Sometimes they drop during labor. It's all normal, but just that's something that can happen. But I don't think it's happened for me yet. Maybe they'll be able to tell me at the ultrasound. Tons of Braxton Hicks. Like, the Braxton Hicks are no joke. Again, Braxton Hicks are false labor contractions, and it's essentially your uterus tightening and squeezing. It's not painful, but it is uncomfortable, and it really makes you have to pee, and it makes your belly just like rock hard. It's crazy. I always find that it happens to me whenever I'm walking, and it's just like, I'm walking, it's squeezing, I have to pee. It's very uncomfortable. Next is, oh, like I mentioned, I had my first real contraction, I'm pretty sure, the other night. So essentially, everyone tells you that a contraction feels like tightening and then almost like a really bad period cramp. And we were lying in bed, and I'd been having Braxton Hicks all evening. And then all of a sudden I had this like crazy period cramp in my lower belly. Things felt tight. It was, again, like, I don't always like, it was painful, but not pain that I couldn't tolerate, but it was painful. Like, period cramps can be painful, right? So it was like this painful cramp, like period cramp, and then this tightening, and it kind of intensified a little bit, and it lasted for maybe like 20 to 30 seconds, and then it went away. And it only happened that one time. But I was saying to David, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what that was, because that's, I know that it can start happening, and it doesn't mean you're going into labor. So that was a big That was a big thing for me. So far there's only been the one. We'll see if that changes. If you saw my my Vlogmas this week, you know that I have had to take off my rings and my watch because I am starting to swell. Again, not super noticeable, but just I noticed it enough that I couldn't take my rings off anymore and that my watch wasn't loose. And so I've definitely swollen in my fingers, I've swollen in my wrists. I don't think I've swollen in my ankles, but I have swollen, my feet are definitely swollen because my Blundstone boots feel very, very tight when I wear them, like uncomfortably tight. So that was a huge thing. And then something that's kind of come along with, at the same time as the swollen fingers, ankles, and feet is like my hands and my feet are falling asleep a lot easier. Like the pins, I get the pins and needles feeling, which could mean that baby is like sitting on a nerve or something. I'll mention it to my midwife when I see her next week, but yeah, I'll like constantly like have to like stretch out my hand or press it against something flat because it falls asleep. And the other night I woke up so many times and my hand was just completely numb and I was just going like this and like trying to move it around and like just really try and wake it up. So yeah, that's been new. As you know, tons of pelvic vagina pain, as I call it. And I've been seeing a pelvic floor physiotherapist for it and it's been incredible. But it's essentially like the round ligaments in like around your pelvis. It's the muscles inside my vagina are getting tight and tense, so she's loosening them out. The fascia along the front of my pubic bone, like right on the top of your front of your vagina, everything's really hard and tight, so she's really working that out. But that was definitely something that started in the 3rd trimester and it's just gotten worse. And I think it would be unbearable at this point, honestly, if I wasn't seeing her, because I now see her every week. And by the time my appointment comes along, like I'm ready. I'm in pain and it's incredible seeing her. So that's been huge. Lower back pain. So I've had back pain my entire pregnancy, nothing awful, but it's kind of swapped. It's been a lot of upper back pain for me. And then the odd time it would be lower back and then it'd be back to upper back. But for the most part now it's been consistently lower back. Like my lower back is so sore. So sore. That's another thing that I've been seeing at Chiro. She's been helping with it, and the pelvic floor physiotherapist, she was like massaging my lower back and trying to like loosen everything up. But yeah, the lower back pain has stayed very consistent. It hasn't really, if I do, like I still do get pain in my upper back, you know, just because my boobs are so big, I feel like, but it's still, the lower back stays, so that's just something that hasn't gone away. TMI, but we'll go there. Softer poops. Not diarrhea, which I've been told that if you have diarrhea, if your like poops change to diarrhea, it can be a sign that labor is near. I don't have diarrhea, but it's just like super soft. And I'm eating dates and stuff now, but this started before the dates. So I'm sure the dates are helping, but it was something that happened like maybe a week or 2 ago. I noticed that my poops were very soft. And they have a different smell now. Is that weird? Is that TMI? I'm sorry, but they do. It's weird. So that's been a fun little symptom. But you know what? At least I'm not constipated. Knock on wood. That has been amazing. Like the constipation has seemed to stop. I am very regular now. A little too regular. So they say around this time your nesting instinct could kick in. I'm not totally sure if mine is kicked in. I feel like maybe a little bit, because I'm starting to feel, first off, I'm starting to feel like way more comfortable being at home, and like I have this urge and desire to be at home more. And normally I'm a person that's like, let's get out, let's go do things. Even during the pandemic, it's been hard to be at home. But I'm noticing now that I'm way more comfortable being at home. I want to be at home. I love like coming home and relaxing. And then I'm starting to feel like clutter and mess is bothering me. If that makes sense. Like looking in, I'm in baby's room right now, and it is just like, I just want this organized. I just want it clean. I've been really trying to like keep on top of laundry and put laundry away after I wash clothes, because I'm really bad at that. So I feel like I have this, I feel like it's starting. I don't think we're in full full-fledged nesting yet, but we're definitely getting into it, because I'm definitely noticing that I want a cleaner home. I want things organized. I want things ready. So yeah, I think we're sort of there. My sleep is still pretty good for the most part. I'm waking up maybe 2, 3, 4 times in the night to go to the bathroom. And sometimes falling asleep is a little bit difficult for me, just because I'm starting to be really uncomfortable on my stomach. Like even lying on my side, like if I have Braxton Hicks or I just feel really uncomfortable or sore, it's been tough to kind of find a comfy spot to fall asleep. But I am falling asleep, and I've been getting up around like between 8 and 9 every day, and I find that's been good for helping me get to sleep the next night. Because I usually go to bed between like 10:30 and 12:30, I would probably say. Sleep till between 8 and 9. That seems to be like my good little habit. And I know it sounds late, but baby she's up at 11, she's kicking, she's moving, she's squirming, and I just can't sleep through that, so I'd be up anyway. But yeah, we're doing okay with sleep. We're doing okay. And I've started allowing myself to nap. I haven't done it too many times, but there's been times where I've been like, oh, my eyes feel so heavy, so I'll actually go and I will have a nap. Be proud of me, because I'm not a napper. Lightning crotch has intensified. Lightning crotch is no joke. Oh my gosh, I talked about this in my common pregnancy symptoms that no one tells you about. No one told me about lightning crotch. Finally found out about it, thankfully, before it happened to me, and it is intense, my friends. And even more so now, like literally like a lightning bolt is shooting up your vagina. And I get it all the time, like whether I'm walking, whether I'm sitting, it's just like, oh hi, hello, lightning. It's awful. As you saw, we talked about yesterday, I'm just making tons of noises. I'm a grunty, heavy breathing, pregnant woman. David laughs at all of my grunts. Like, it's so true though. Like anytime I get out of bed, anytime I get up, anytime I move, I have a soundtrack. I really do. Movements. Okay, so baby's movements have gotten much stronger and way more intense, especially when she's kicking into my side. I believe it's her feet. We'll find out today if that's what her position is, but I think it's her feet or her knees that are kicking into my side. And again, it's not painful, but it's uncomfortable and it's really startling, so it makes me go like, oh, ooh. Like it's very like, okay, that's enough. It's just a feeling that is abnormal. Because I'm used to her like kicks and stuff, and those are fine, but it's these side kicks, or sometimes she gets really, really low, I feel like, and I almost wonder if it's like her hands or her head moving, and it's like, I feel it in my vagina, and it's just this weird, like, oh, okay, that's enough. Yeah. And then the final symptom that I wrote down was, I'm just so tired. And I'm sure you've noticed, anytime I'm editing a Vlogmas, I'm always laughing at like the intros and the, like when I'm saying goodnight, and I'm just like, oh my God, like I just sound so bored with life, but I'm just so tired. And I don't want to fake anything for you guys, so it's like, if I'm exhausted, I'm just gonna let you know I'm exhausted. So yeah, that's my update. Again, we do have an ultrasound today, so I'll find out a few more details about where baby is positioned. We wanted to make sure that she wasn't breech or transverse, so we're gonna check that out today. Guess what her weight and size is, and we'll see if she's dropped. Again, I don't think she has yet. I just feel like I would notice, but you never know, right? But feeling good, feeling positive. 1 more week till 37 weeks, and then baby girl can come. You have my permission. You can come then. But we gotta go 1 more week. Keep her cooking. But yeah, I will give you a little bump date now if you want. All right, so this is the bump with my pants on. Crazy. And this is it. Oh my God, look at this. No stretch marks yet, but who knows, maybe another growth spurt is on the way. Lots of veins though, I'm very veiny. My like boobs are veiny as well. But yeah, this is her. This is nuts, guys. I can't believe this bump. Wow. And look, I've got the line. Crazy. Belly button's still almost an outie. But yeah, here we are. 36 weeks pregnant. All right, so I am here at my ultrasound appointment. I'm a little bit early and I really have to pee. But I found out that when you're after 35 weeks getting an ultrasound, you don't have to have a full bladder. So I'm gonna go inside and pee. I literally peed twice before leaving, but I don't know, I had a hot chocolate, so maybe that did me over. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, I won't lie to you. So it's not a scary ultrasound or anything. Like, this ultrasound is just checking her estimated weight, and then, what else was I gonna say? Oh, and her position. So to see where she is in my body, if she's head down, if she's transverse, which is like side, if she's breech, which is head up. I don't think that she's breech or transverse, but I don't know if she's fully head down yet, so we'll see. But I have been so lucky throughout this pregnancy because David, for the most part, minus midwife appointments, has been able to come to everything with me, because when we lived in Edmonton, the rules were different. So he got to come to my ultrasounds. The only one he missed was the first one, but we got to FaceTime. And this is an ultrasound that I'm going to without him. And being pregnant in a pandemic, it sure is interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I feel very alone right now. It's weird not having him. I've been so lucky and fortunate. Like, he's just been the most supportive partner. He's been with me through everything. And it's just weird him not being here. So I'm just dealing with that. And I always get nervous for these kinds of things. Just the unknowns, right? But going in with positive attitude. And I'll get pictures. I'll get to show him. But yeah, it's just, I miss him. I miss having him here. He's like my rock. So I'm gonna go in. We'll see how this goes, but I'll let you know how everything is when I get out. And maybe we'll have a picture of our little babe to show you. Oof, I can't wait. I'm excited to see her. That's gonna be cool, just seeing her. Even if she's so big now that you can't get the whole baby on like the screen, but just little parts of her. So yeah, but really feeling like I'm pregnant in a pandemic right now because my boyfriend can't come in with me. But that's okay. We're doing this. I've been so lucky that he's got to come to so many of these ultrasounds, and this is only the second one he hasn't been able to come to, so, you know, very fortunate. So let's do this. Let's go see Babe, and I will let you know all the deets as soon as I'm out. Okay, so I just came out. And everything looks great. Oh my gosh, that was such a good appointment. First off, ultrasound technicians are just wonderful human beings. Every single ultrasound tech that I have dealt with has been so kind, so reassuring, so wonderful. So everything size-wise looks good. She is in the 36th percentile, which is in the range that they want. Amniotic fluid, the amount is good. My cervix is long enough, which is great. She is measuring her weight. They're guessing right now is about 5.9 pounds. So she's almost 6 pounds, which is crazy. I think she has David's nose. We got to like see her nose. And I think she's got David's nose. I think my mom is right. My mom thinks that she's gonna look like David, and I actually think she's right. Based on what I saw, because everything was way more defined. And she's head down. She is not breech, people. She is not breech. She's head down, moving and grooving. God, she was kicking like crazy the whole time. But yeah, she said that everything looks good. She was even like, we saw her breathing. And she was like, oh, that's really great. She's using her lungs. She's breathing. That's awesome. She was drinking lots of amniotic fluid while I was there. I got to see her tongue like sticking out. It was great. So yeah, that ultrasound is done. Baby looks good. Everything is looking good. So I can breathe. Woo! Okay, back home now. I'm hungry and I have to pee. So I will talk to you later. So I'm just sitting here in the baby's room, and my mom was just here and we started doing a better job of organizing her clothes and stuff. Man, I think the nesting might be kicking in more than I think it is, because like it's just like stressing me out, and I just want to get it all done, and I want to get it done now, and I want it to be perfect. And so maybe the nesting is kicking in. But yeah, David had to stay late at work tonight because he is, I think they're recording something for Christmas, I'm not sure. But yeah, we're not totally finished. My mom's coming back tomorrow morning and we're gonna keep going at it. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling tired, but I'm feeling good. And I just thought that I would end the vlog here because David's essentially gonna come home, we're gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm so tired. But thank you so much for watching. Again, it means so much to me that you are supporting my channel and following along on this Vlogmas fun and soon to be newborn life fun. But yeah, please make sure again to like this video and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Really trying to get to 1,000 of you. That would be incredible. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow for day 12. Today is day 12. For day 13 of Vlogmas. Good night.
Get in where?
I don't know, it's like centered. It always go off.
Let me assume my spot. I can't. We've decided that if the baby is born with hair, we're gonna shave it.
What?
Bald. Because you get those babies that are born and have like big clumps and patches of hair and stuff. So we're just gonna shave her bald.
When did you come up with these things?
Shaving cream, big razor.
God. Why is getting up so difficult? Ugh.